Today I've got a mini review of it was new to me, and it's a fairly new makeup brand, Milk Makeup. And I've been seeing a lot of great things about it, and so during the Sephora VIP sale, I decided to pick up a couple of things. One of the things I was most excited to try was their the Milk Makeup Blur Stick. And obviously, because it's in a stick form, it's not something you can get a sample of from Sephora and take it home to try it out. So I was super excited when I found the Vibes set from Milk Makeup. And basically it comes with four mini sizes of 4 of their stick products. And one of them was the Blur Stick. So the Blur Stick, if you're not familiar with it, it is a primer that fills in the pores and kind of creates that perfect canvas. Just kind of gives that blurred effect, hence the name, the Blur Stick. And I love it. It keeps, I'm combination skin, and I've got kind of, you know, the typical oily T-zone around my nose, my chin, and on my forehead. And I found that using this with one of the other products that's in here that I'll talk about in a second as my primers, kind of doubling up on both of them. And I use the Blur Stick. You could definitely use it all over your face. I've just been focusing mine on the areas that I get oilier throughout the day. But it is kind of that nude color, and it basically kind of goes on transparent. So if you have fair skin, this is a pretty light, but it looks a little bit darker than my actual skin tone, but it doesn't, the color doesn't transfer. Like I said, when you put it on, it kind of fills in those pores and kind of just instantly melts into your skin. But I love this, and I'll definitely probably getting a full size once I get done with the sample. The other thing I was talking about that I've also been using as my primer is their cooling water stick. And what it is, it's kind of like this gel-based, this light blue color. And basically, it's a great primer. And immediately when it hits your skin, it has that cooling effect. It also recommends that you put it in. You can put it in the refrigerator and bring it out when it's hot, or you need a little bit refresher on your skin, and it gives that cooling effect. But I do find that you get the cooling effect whether or not it's been in the refrigerator. But I definitely think that's something I'm going to try as summer gets here and kind of the days start to get a little bit hotter. But I love using this with the Blur Stick. It is a great primer. Just to kind of take it and swatch it all over your face, and then I'll just take my fingers and kind of rub it in and kind of fill out those areas on the skin. So both of those together, highly recommend the Blur Stick and the Cooling Water Stick. I think the Cooling Water Stick, it's great for me. I think it also helps with my oil, but I also think if you have really dry skin that you would like it, because it does have kind of that hydrating feel when you put it on your face. The next two products in here, one is their matte bronzer, and this is the color Baked. They have two colors, so Baked is the lighter one, and then they also have one it's a darker, so it's a cream bronzer. And I love using this to go on and just, you can see in the video clip here, I just kind of go in and swipe it all over my face, and it blends in so easily. Sometimes I found cream bronzers and cream contours, sometimes they can just be very hard to blend in, or they blend in so much that you can't even see it. But it's what I've used today, and I think it just gives the perfect amount of color to your face without, you know, looking crazy with the bronzer. And then the last product that was in the kit was their Lip+Cheek color in the color Perk. And it's this beautiful kind of corally pink color. And again, the one thing you do want to make sure, I found that they don't go over really well if you've already powdered and set your face. So when you've got your foundation on, before you use finishing powder or setting powder, if you do have to use those, and I do, like I said, because I do get oily throughout the day, I just kind of pop it, you can see in the clip here, just pop it on the apples of my cheeks and then bring it back a little bit, and then just take my damp beauty blender, the same one that I use for my foundation, and blend it in that way. And sometimes I will, like today I did go over with the lip color just a little bit with another powder blush, just kind of as a blush topper, just to intensify the color a little bit. But you can definitely use this on its own. I haven't used it as a lip color, but you can also use that as a lipstick on there, and I think it's a gorgeous color. And I know they've got about, I think maybe 4 or 5 colors in there. But this is a great kit. If you've been ever looking at the Milk Makeup products, the blur stick or any the matte bronzer, any of those, if you've been looking at it, this is a great set from Sephora, and they're really pretty good sizes too. So I think it's a great way to find out whether you like something or not. And then the last thing that I picked up from Milk Makeup during the VIB sale was one of their eye pigments, and it's a, as they describe it, a highly pigmented eyeshadow that delivers dramatic, bold color in one swipe. And it is a cream shadow, and it comes in a little tube like this. And I picked up the color Hotel Lobby. It's a beautiful champagne color. It's the color that I have on my lids today. And all you have to do, I just take a little bit on my finger, and you can see in the clip, just kind of pat it all over my eyelid and kind of blend it out. Then you really don't want to wait too long. I found that it's easier to do one eye at a time. So I get a little bit on my finger, pat it on my eyelid, blend it out, and basically it is set there for the rest of the day. This stuff does not budge. It does not crease. Your eyeshadow will look as good when you apply it at the end of the day when you've worn it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, even 10 or 12 hours. I've had it on, and it just is perfect. I love it. And I'm really excited to try it. They've got several other colors, and I definitely, these run $24, and then I think, I'll double check and I'll have it listed below or on the screen. I believe the Vibe set from Sephora from Milk Makeup was around like 30, or not 32, excuse me, around like $42. I know like the individual blur stick, obviously it's a much larger size, is around $38. So I thought this was a good way to kind of try out those products and see if they work, just because, like I said, they are in a stick form, so it's not something that you can go to Sephora and ask to get a sample of. You can definitely go in there and swatch the colors and that kind of stuff, but I just love them, and I'm definitely a huge fan of Milk Makeup now. So if there's any of these products that you've been kind of eyeing or curious about whether or not to try them, I would definitely pick them up. They get total 2 thumbs up from me. So hope you enjoyed this review today and you're having a great day. I'll see you again. Bye.